It's time. Smidge is not kill. Smiley face.
It was Smidge is kill, but then I went no. Smidge is not kill. Smidge will outlive us all.
Yep.
Smidge will not outlive us all.
Smidge will outlive you all, but probably not probably not be on your side for all.
I mean, if Sign dies, then Smidge. Well, I mean, is Smidge technically like
He's bound to both of you.
yeah? So if both of us die, then he is evil.
Yep.
He is a Ragoon once more.
Grab Rangoon once more. Shall we start?
Usually at this time he's not on, which is great because I don't have to listen to him for D&D.
But unfortunately, your brother is real today. So, you you never really fell unconscious after the crash.
I was buried into rubble.
You never really fell unconscious during the crash, but you were covered by a whole bunch of rubble and ash. And you stayed covered like this for almost 45 minutes.
I stay covered for the rest of the war.
You have no clue where you are. You can't see your surroundings. You're covered under rubble.
Is this under the assumption that I have not been trying to dig my way out the entire time? Or can I just not move at all?
You're buried in such a way that you can't really move.
I wonder if Smidge could move.
You decide that this is a good time for... You can Sentinel's rest and you'll probably not be found.
Yeah.
So you lock yourself down into a Sentinel's rest. This will act as a short rest.
Wow, a short rest. I need to roll some dice. Hang on.
If I'm not wrong, you don't get health back on a short rest?
Yeah, that's exactly what they are, Devin. For gaining back possibly a little bit of health. They may roll any number of their hit die. A character has a number of hit die equal to their level. So, what dice would I roll for that then?
So if I'm not wrong, you're a level 4 in Artificers. I don't remember what the Artificer hit die is. D8.
Yeah. 4 D8s. That's a lot of health.
Yeah.
I regain 9 HP.
Wow, 48? You got 9?
Yep.
Damn.
Rolled 2 1s, a 3, and a 4. So.
While you're in your Sentinel's rest, something uncovers...
Smidge regain health?
Something uncovers your vision. Yeah, he does too. Same amount. Something uncovers your vision. And you can kind of see... You can see out of your little rubble pile.
I will keep my mouth shut for now. What do I see?
You see a... You woke up in what looks to be the hangar of the supercarrier. There are beds, and there's beds, mechanic supplies, medical supplies. A large majority of it of it is broken. You notice a rifle across the room on the ground. It's missing its stock. And
Sawn off.
It's missing its stock and it's missing most of its barrel. Sawed off rifle.
Perfectly intact. Fucking perfectly preserved.
There was a ship docking with the super carrier when it had crashed. The ship is named. You see the kind of pile of scrap and wood that the ship has been turned into, and you can see the name of the ship on it, the Alfonso.
Mm.
Not one you recognize. Probably not. It's not a ship you recognize. But it is fighting on your side. Was. Won't be
anymore. It was. It's not anymore. My brother is my conscious today. So whatever he says out of context, just take it literally.
I don't think you want that.
No, I don't. Jesus Christ! What the fuck is Jesus Christ?
Must be one of those sun god people.
Actually, where I'm from, I would know that, but...
Yeah. You kind of struggle to move. Moving is not the most possible for you right now. So you continue looking at your rubble pile. There's some mechanical sounds coming from somewhere above you. You can't really tell. Some more sounds from above you on the rubble pile come through, and an arm gets thrown down in front of you.
Whose arm is this?
Fuck it, roll perception.
Natural 20.
It's your arm.
Oh, I thought it was still attached to me.
It's...
Where are my limbs? Yeah, that mortar quite a while ago must have weakened it.
Yep.
Am I able to wriggle free at all? Also, am I able to... Okay, baseline question. Am I able to feel? Can I feel my body parts?
You're a robot. The biggest question of your life is, will you ever truly feel?
Oh, can I tell that if I have legs or not? Like, are my limbs still attached? I know I'm -1 right now.
I'm gonna say that in your sentinel rest state, you will not be able to tell how many limbs you have left.
Well, I'm not sentinel resting anymore. I'm awake and trying now.
Alright. Well, you're wriggling around, and something bumps into like a shoulder area, and that kind of lets you know that, hey, your left and right arms are both gone.
No, they stole my damn limbs. Am I just a head in a fucking pile of rubble?
Do I have
a torso?
You continue trying to wriggle.
Better question: is my mustache intact?
Oh, your mustache is not leaving your head.
Cool, magic.
You continue trying to wriggle free from your prison of rubble, and a leg gets thrown off the pile and it lands in front of you.
Am I a fucking torso?
Shortly after, another leg comes down.
Whose leg is that one?
Perception.
Did Smidge tear me apart while I was sleeping? Smidge, where are you?
Smidge, asshole.
I would like to say that out loud. Smidge, where have you gone? I require you at my side, if you're not 6 feet under. Actually, even if you are 6 feet under, rise from the dead and come to my side, please. I am not paying you to be dead. Stupid dog.
Yep.
Well, what the fuck can I even do now? I don't have any limbs.
You hear some mechanical steps sliding down the rubble pile, and
I'm going to sit very still.
And it's getting much closer to you. You feel your head getting like kind of moved, poked at. Are you awake?
I am dead. Do I recognize that voice?
Yeah.
Do I recognize it as Smidge?
Sounds like every other Modron.
I'm gonna.
He walks straight in front of you and looks you with his beady eye right in your face. Wake up. Gotta fix you.
Wake up. Wake up. Wake up.
It is Smidge.
Damn, that's crazy.
Wake up, gotta fix you.
Motherfucker's unscathed.
He is missing some legs of his own.
He's fine.
And a lot of his armor segments.
Miss Smidge, you have no idea how happy I am to see you. That didn't come off right. I'm very tired.
I wish I didn't have to see you.
Yeah, well, that makes one of us.
He kind of
help me out of this rubble.
He kind of steps over you, and you hear him unsheath his knives.
He can't hurt me. He's contractually obliged.
You take 1 damage.
Ow!
As he drags you out of the rubble pile. He kind of does what he can to prop you up in a sitting position. But given the fact that you basically don't have a lower torso or arms, it's kind of hard to do that.
Motherfuckers stole my everything. I'm a head and a mechanical heart and a mustache.
True.
Well, this situation ain't good.
He continues rifling around through the debris pile, looking for your other arm.
I wonder how Sign is doing.
A good 10-ish minutes, not 10, a good 5-ish minutes pass. And he emerges from the pile covered in ash. He walks over to you, kind of does what he can to sit down near the pile of limbs that he threw out. He looks at you and says, "I could not find your other arm."
That's fine. I can replace it later. For now, getting me out of this mess is mostly priority. Have you found your other legs? Well, I suppose we could find you new ones.
Finding my legs is not a high priority. Finding my legs is not a high priority, pilot.
Bro, we motherfuckers speaking like BT. The fuck?
Getting out of here will be a bigger issue. All of our exits are sealed closed.
Well, if I could have my bits attached. I have a mouth.
Yeah.
I never really thought about what I would look like very up close.
Yeah.
So I have an articulate mouth.
Have a mouth.
I could probably use my mouth, maybe, to attach one of my arms. Maybe.
Smidge stands up Smidge kind of starts rolling one of your arms over to you as he raises a kind of like a cylinder of metal up using his 50 cal barrel, and he slides it onto where your arm would normally attach, right in your armpit area, and he uses one leg to jam it into you. You take 1 more damage.
God damn it, are you gonna end up killing me like this? Oh, that's 19. 9.
I'm contractually obliged to not kill you or your friends. However,
Yes,
I am
you
also
are.
contractually obligated to not damage you in any way. However,
Well, you're breaking that one. So,
however,
but honestly,
that rule
I
can
forgive you. We're
that rule
past
can be
that
broken
point.
here.
We are well past that point, Smidge.
Thank you for your understanding. As he grabs your arm with the 50 cal and does his best to mount it up with the rod as he slams it, as he uses his legs to slam the arm into the rod.
Ow.
You take another damage.
Damn it.
But you have a right arm. But what side is Spanner dominant?
Left. Because that's the hand I put up first, because I'm an idiot.
You now have a left arm. This is a bonus.
This is truly the most... he can come back. Where'd he go? If he wants to listen. I listened to fucking everyone else's.
Yeah.
Nah, whatever.
Oh yeah, I have to unserver mute him. Oh, he has to be in a call for me to unserver mute him, I think. Yeah. Oh, he thought it was Friday. I don't get that. You have a left arm now.
A left arm.
You look down, and it's very much your right arm slapped onto your left arm area.
What? My arm is backwards.
Unfortunate. I cannot fix this without causing more harm to your body than is necessary.
God's sake. Devin, fuck you. Personal
make sure-
you, fuck you.
I will make sure to get your legs correct.
I prefer not to be walking weird while I'm trying to get out of here.
He kind of
So, I can attempt to, help you not shove wrong shit into places. Now that I have an articulate arm.
Yep.
Smig. I would like to attempt to attach my leg myself.
You grab onto
left
your left leg, and you put it right where your leg normally attaches.
I am an upper torso. Do I have a lower torso anywhere?
You do. It's barely
guess I'm
attached, but you do have one.
Nah, it's just like on the floor. Just attaching the legs to that. I'll attach the lower torso in a minute.
Alright, fuck it. You attach the left leg to the left leg spot on the lower torso. As Smidge walks away to go find some more pieces to fully attach it. Instead of just being temporary.
The wood is sprinkled. Fuck.
The wood is
splintered.
sprinkled.
The brass is dented. Most of my parts are malformed.
You see Smidge You see Smidge stop in his tracks. He turns around and he kind of like hurries back to you. Modrons are out. There are Modrons just outside of these walls. I'm going to put you back. I'm going to dig us a little hole in the rubble pile to hide in.
Smart thinking. Have you found my gun anywhere?
Negative.
Unfortunate. I would like to attach my lower torso, if I can, quickly.
Smidge hands you a brass plate and tells you to
One-legged, one-armed man.
and tells you to use that to attach yourself.
Yeah.
Well, he digs a hole.
I would like to do that.
As you are figuring out this little brass plate and how to bend it to do whatever you need to with it, there is a kind of a bang and some dust and smoke and soot falls off of the right wall of the hangar.
Is it still intact?
It seems like something's trying to break it down.
I must attach this much faster.
Smidge,
More fiddling, more action.
Smidge uses the 50 cal arm to like loop his gun underneath of your neck, and he starts dragging you into the hole.
I'm just fucking dragging my legs with me, trying to attach them.
He puts you in and uses his own legs to kind of throw you in the small hole. He gets in. Kind of moves you. You kind of move yourself up to the entrance as he closes it off, only leaving a small spot for a little periscope that he found so you can look through. You let me know what's happening outside. You're capable of being quiet about it.
Okay.
Another bang and some more rattling of the wall. Even more stuff falling off this time. Some planks of wood even break off and fall down. A little while later, another bang comes through. With a few more pieces of wood falling down, two monodrones walk into the hangar bay. I say we look over there at that ship. There's definitely gonna be survivors in there.
Sorry, that's for later. But I couldn't find the clip of Fender putting back on his legs, so putting on new legs with a skirt, if you remember that. It's been a while since I've seen that movie myself. I need to watch it again.
Yeah.
Anyway, Motorons, what's happening? Distracted.
Two monodrones walk into the hangar and they just start rifling around in the destroyed ship looking for survivors. They're out of your vision right now. Another thud.
I can do.
Another thud. More bangs. Most of the pieces of wood are broken down by now, and you see a tank's barrel poking through the wood. It has the same paint scheme as that one high explosive tank that you guys fought. In that it doesn't have paint in it, it's just using a primer.
That's
a red primer.
No good.
It reverses back out. You hear some yelling coming from outside. What are you two doing in there? You're supposed to be guiding the tank. There's no response from the two monodrones inside the ship. Fine.
Could I attempt to stealthily reattach my legs?
Yes.
Do you want me to roll for that?
Yes.
17.
All right. It's mostly Smidge doing the work for you as you're looking through the periscope, but you're using your arm to kind of guide him to what he needs to do to not injure you again. And he reattaches your lower torso.
Aha. I can feel my legs.
Your right leg is still outside in front of the rubble pile.
That's fine. I have at least one leg.
The
I can do kung fu.
The one-legged, one-armed man.
One-armed man did it.
There's another bang as the walls around that tank finally decide to give way, and the vehicle rolls into the hangar bay. you can't really see too much. Yeah, you can't really see too much of anything about it, but you can make out its general shape and its paint job. I did send it before in chat, but I'm gonna send it there.
Oh.
Yeah, it's this thing again. It rolls into the hangar bay.
My leg. I need that.
It's coming from the far corner-ish of the hangar bay. So your leg is not in any danger of being run over.
Well, not much I can do other than continue to sit here.
It rolls over
Wait it
to
out.
it rolls over to to the ship, guns aimed at the ship and ready to fight, and seems to be ready. My dogs are fighting. Okay, they've stopped.
Oh, that's a 2S38.
That's a 2S38?
That's crazy.
Candy name for the fucking thing?
Run away.
The door on the back of the tank opens up, and a monodrone with what looks to be a stolen Vax tank commander hat walks out. He walks to the front of his vehicle and yells out at the ship team. What are you doing? We need to guide this ship. We need to guide this tank through the supercarrier so we can root out any survivors. You hear a very muffled reply from inside the ship as you notice that the ship is very structurally weak, and anything should knock it down. You relay this to Smidge. With our prowess and stealth, we should be able to take it down. And they won't know it hit him. Do you want to take this?
It's a wizard time, motherfucker.
It's a wizard
Yes,
time,
I would like to take this
motherfucker.
opportunity.
High explosives. Alright. Can I have you roll accuracy for Smidge to fire a 50 cal and roll stealth?
17.
17 on accuracy?
And then 4.
Smidge fires off its round. And the building and the ship completely crumbles and falls apart, killing the two monodrones and whatever was inside of it. If there were anything. There were no responses from the crew, so it's likely that nothing was left in there.
Yeah, I did what I had to do.
However, you realize that Smidge fired a tracer round, and the guns on the heavy tank are now looking over towards you.
I'd like to... Well, I can't convince them. They probably can't hear me. I'm not real. I can't die.
The commander of the tank runs back and gets inside of his little door. Fucking Chud using doors in this D&D universe.
Doors? Why not just
break through.
Let's jump through the wall. What do you mean?
Smidge decides to start digging through the wall, not digging through the back pile of debris, and he, using one of his two remaining legs on the back, kind of hooks into your leg and drags you.
Wee.
Wee.
Away we go.
Away you go. You are taken away from your little site as the area kind of fills in with more rubble and debris. Smidge digs for a while, about 2-3 minutes, before hitting something steel. You look over at him and he looks back at you, almost asking what to do now.
I don't know.
Spanner.
I don't know what to do.
We shall go around.
True.
He starts digging in. He starts digging directly to the right. Fucking no, he digs left. After a while, he encounters something big and made of wood. Well,
Something
he encounters
big
wooden
and made
planks.
of wood. That could be literally anything.
The steel structure is still to your side. He didn't end up going past it. Because there's wood in the way. You hear a series of 3 shots being fired, presumably from the tank, as you hear machine gun rounds impacting the debris field that you're in. None of them hitting you.
Well,
And
I
all
don't
of
think you
them.
can get to me. This
Yeah.
is thick debris.
It's debris.
Well, I could try and pry off the plank in front of me. Or at the very least, pry it.
Roll strength. With disadvantage.
With a backwards arm. 12.
12? Okay. Let's see if it's a specifically strong piece of wood, because I did not roll. Okay. You grab onto this plank of wood with your incorrectly mounted hand. And it's been weakened a lot by the crash and from a whole lot of other things, and it very simply just falls off. More machine gun bullets impact the debris field.
What's behind this plank of wood?
Behind the plank of wood is the outside world.
Do I see anything in particular?
It looks to be snow. It looks to be incredibly. Well, by the outside world, I mean a building that the supercarrier landed on.
Is there anything in the building?
You don't really see much of anything until Smidge turns on his light and flashes it in the corner. And there you see your left arm embedded in the wall.
Embedded in the wall?
Smidge squeezes.
What is this Dare's helmet situation we have going on here?
Smidge pries his way through through another plank of wood, knocking it down in the process as he walks over and retrieves your arm. You crawl into the small little building.
You want to pull out a battle map? I left my other leg behind. Shit.
Sure, fuck it. We pulling out a battle map. You were here for Caleb's, if I'm not wrong. We're just gonna use Caleb's because there's plenty of space.
Where was Caleb for that?
He was.
I don't need to know. I'll find out in a minute.
No, you won't. I don't plan on you finding out.
Oh, damn.
Reach them all again.
Oh,
It's down here. Yeah, I want space to do things. Brrr. Machine gun bullets.
my other arm. I must.
This building appears to. Its walls have been completely caved in by the back walls have been completely caved in by the supercarrier, but the rest of its walls and its roof to an extent were very sturdy and made very well.
Yeah, well,
I think a part of that is the fact that it does not have any windows.
Is there any indication of what this building used to be?
There's a stand. There's a stand there. A bed here covered in debris, and there's a dresser and a very blocked off door.
Well, refuge for now.
It was.
Where was the? Oh, I see you've actually drawn that line of the steel wall.
Yep.
Is the rest of this wall wood? Supercarrier wall?
Yes, it's wood. You. This building appears to have been a hotel, or hostel, or motel before the supercarrier crashed into it. Smidge walks back over with your hand.
I need to take off my other arm. Well, my current arm. And then put it on the other side.
Smidge.
So my arms are on
Smidge
correctly. I actually, but I was kind of liking the idea of the one-armed man.
Okay.
One-legged man isn't what I was really thinking.
Do we want to turn this into a leg?
Yes.
Smidge wasn't able to
casually.
Smidge wasn't able to see too well after it was embedded in a wall. This is your actually your right leg.
Oh,
You
wow,
left
that's
your
crazy.
arm behind.
Sorry, and I can make a cool robot arm.
You are a cool robot.
Yeah, but I can make a cooler robot arm.
Oh, okay. Out of scrap and
The other one was factory default.
All right.
I'm slowly turning into like a fucking Borderlands bandit, covering myself in like random trash
Yep.
as armor.
You and Smidge both spend about 5-ish minutes connecting your leg.
I was confused at my arm, but maybe it came off at high speed or something. My leg though, that's even weirder. How the hell did my leg get embedded in the fucking wall in this room? How did it get in here? What spatial anomaly took place for that thing to get in here?
Don't know. But right now, there appears to be some more pressing matters at hand, as there is a very large, like a rumbling and a thud, and you're kind of knocked around a little bit.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Alright, I have both legs now. I'm so cool.
So cool. It has 2 legs.
I can, like, walk normally, and I have the wrong arm on the wrong side,
Yep.
which I can't exactly take off. So I guess I'll get that fixed later.
Yeah.
Or I guess I could just turn my hand around and deal with the permanent disadvantage that comes with of having my joints be backwards. This is fine.
You go to you go to saloon. Your arm was fucking backwards.
If I could bonk myself in the back of the head.
Yowzers.
Dunk. Ugh.
Anyway,
Do I still have my helmet?
as a Warforged, your
That's
helmet
my head.
is a part of your body, just as much as those arms and legs were.
Yeah, cool. Check out my helmet. It's
I'm just
very
gonna
battered,
say it's
though,
still
I'm
on your
assuming.
head because your head didn't get
Baller.
detached from your body. This wall here is made out of wood.
I'm going to attempt to pry my way through that wall.
You grab on to the plank of wood. Please roll with disadvantage. Strength with disadvantage.
Yeah. 18. Yes, with disadvantage, because my other one was a 19.
Jesus. You ply
I'm
the
getting kind of used to this.
you pry the plank off the wall, and you see that there. You see that it's there's a large steel wall in the back here, but there's a very tight corridor that you can squeeze through.
Can I poke my head in to see where it leads?
You poke your head in, and there's a pile of ash on this side, and just beyond that pile of ash, there's a kind of orange light.
A fire of some kind. Well, I don't have any other options. I shall tear another plank off to make room.
You tear off another plank. Smidge nominates to go before you so that you don't get burnt by the fire.
Onwards.
The Manos. Smidge digs away part of the ash and reveals a steel emergency ladder.
Is the way up blocked?
The way up seems to be a whole lot shorter than it was intended to be, due to the untimely compressing of the ship.
I'm sure the upper floors are even more damaged than the bottom floor.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, all the upper floors came to the bottom floor, so I don't know. Are there any other options? Can I go straight still, or?
Smidge continues burrowing through the piles of ash. He's gone. Yeah, do you want to do anything while he continues to burrow?
Back up the ladder, I guess? I mean, it'd be really damn hard to climb a ladder with a backwards arm, but I guess I could do it with legs. I've climbed a ladder with just my legs before, so...
The corridor is tight, and you prop your back up against the wall and start kind of climbing up the ladder with just your legs.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Was this Drake's idea?
Only the very beginning part where you're in multiple pieces.
That's what I meant, yeah. that sounds like a Drake idea. Doesn't sound like a you idea. I don't know what that means.
You emerge at the top. The room that you're in is completely crumbled away.
Judging by where I am, this would be the armory, would it not?
Yes.
If I remember correctly.
Yes, this is the armory.
Yo, is there anything left in here?
Weapon racks. Empty
Anything
weapon
on the
racks.
weapon racks?
However, they're made out of they're made out of steel, so you can probably do something with them at some point.
Are you suggesting I disassemble the steel weapon racks to use as limbs? Or armor, or weapons, or anything else?
I was more trying to say that you could use the weapon rack, like corners of it, to try and pop your arm off.
Oh.
But I didn't think that way. I didn't think with Artificer Brain.
Yeah, that's pretty smart, actually. I probably should do that, so I can put it on the other end.
This corner, there's a faint orange glow coming from this corner.
That's not my problem. I would like to try and pop my arm off, as you suggested, because that's a good-ass idea.
Roll strength.
Thanks, Devin. That was totally originally my idea. 16.
16. Alright, you successfully pop your arm off.
You know what? I'm going to swap these monitors really quickly. Big Discord. And then small character sheet. Okay, now I'm facing this way and actually talking into my mic. Hello.
Hello. Hello.
No more arm. I want to try and put it on my other side. Also, ow, that hurt.
You don't have any arms to put it on your other arm with.
Yeah, I do. It's called my torso. I just fall sideways onto it. Really skillfully.
Would you like to roll Dex with disadvantage to try to orient your arm?
Hiss. That one.
That one. Trying to orient your arm, you kind of slip and fall. Smidge climbs up the ladder.
Hi, Smidge. How's it going?
What have you done?
I tried.
What have you done with your arm?
Pop that off.
Oh.
I'm gonna be real with you. Having a backwards arm is, well, you know how that feels.
No, I do not.
Are you sure? Because I'm 80% sure I put your legs on backwards when I built you.
Two legs do not have the same dexterity as two arms.
No, whatever.
Or range of motion.
Still, it takes getting used to, and I don't have the time for that, so... Can you help me put it on the other side of where it was?
Smidge kind of props the arm with his 50 cal barrel, and he uses his legs to slam it into position, all while the other ones keep you in place. You take 1 damage.
Painful. But at least I have a dexterous arm now.
You have a
Oh, I just healed myself 1 damage. What the fuck is wrong with me?
Smidge walks over to the hole in the floor with the light. Spanner, I believe this goes into the engine room. I was not able to dig free of the ash.
Explains why you came up here. Alright, sure.
I came up here because I heard you fall over.
What am I, an old man? I can handle myself.
Understood. He kind of pokes his head in the, He kind of pokes his head into the hole. And he kind of stands back after poking his head in. It appears some other survivors have made a little camp in there.
A camp. Sure, onwards. How high up are we?
You were currently on the 2nd floor.
Well, I'm sure I could land without falling over. The one-armed man did it.
Smidge goes first. and he makes enough space for you to come to follow him. He goes through, and after just about a second of following, you hear him hit the floor. Well, you hear him hit a pile of ash. And you look down, and you see him kind of ready to try and catch you when you fall.
Get out of the way. I got it.
Understood. He walks over to the camp. Roll athletics.
I shall jump down because I am strong and independent.
You are a strong, independent metal man, and you don't need no bitch.
God fucking damn it. God fucking damn it. Yeah, I totally got a 20, guys.
What'd you get?
A 1.
I
land face first.
You slip and you land face first and take 5 damage.
Hey, look, I'm back to where I started. I didn't gain any health at all. What are the fucking chances that all of this math equals I'm back to 2 health?
You, because of how you landed, I'm gonna have you roll Dex to stand up.
Are you Nah, bro. Nah.
What did you get?
You can't be serious. That's my 3rd one in a row.
Third one?
3rd one.
You attempt to stand up, but you're resting your leg on a very damaged piece of wood, and it breaks through, and you kind of trip and fall over right onto your face. Fortunately, your helmet takes the brunt of the impact this time because you're smart enough to put down the visor. You only take 1 damage.
Oh my god, I'm weaker than I started. If I take another damage, I'm going to be unconscious.
I'm not going to have you roll Dex to stand up this time. Because I know that's probably just going to end up getting you killed.
I'll roll another one and end up dead.
Smidge helps you get up, and you both walk over to the to the gathering around the fire.
Hello.
There you see a very familiar Galvantula fucking trying his best to arm wrestle someone.
Well, that makes sense.
You go ahead and you sit down. And you see a whole lot of faces. Dangerfield is unconscious by the fire. Galvantula is arguing with someone.
Could I cast Cure Wounds on Dangerfield? Is Dangerfield visibly wounded or just unconscious?
Just unconscious.
Man, whatever. I'll cast Cure Wounds anyway.
You cast Cure Wounds on...
You can't die on me.
I
have a talk to have with you.
You cast Cure Wounds on Dangerfield. When you do this, you see Admiral Asshole First Class walking over to the fire holding a rifle. You see sign on his shoulder.
There you are. My favorite bug.
Hello, Metal Man. I don't remember what he calls you.
I don't either. Does he call me?
I don't think he does. I will upload this video tonight, and he said that he's gonna watch these, so I'm expecting a DM.
You better.
Whether it's a yes or whether it's whatever he calls Spanner, or if it's I don't know. I'm gonna.
I shall tip my helmet like a fedora at Admiral Asshole First Class.
I see you've made it. Go, sit down.
Not in one piece, unfortunately.
Go, sit down by the fire.
There are mechanists in the hangar.
Oh. That was our escape plan.
Well, I took 2 out before I came here. So.
Fortunately for all of us, Galvantula claims to have found another way through some tunnels.
Oh, they're on A. What?
Good. We have our exit plan.
He puts his hand on your shoulder. He also found your tank.
Gavantula, you magnificent crab, you.
And at that,